Cami, do you have any kickoff announcements?
I don't think so. I think if you are just listening in, if you could mute yourself, that would be great. And then that's pretty much all I had got.
All right. Well, I think between Cami and I and Melissa, we'll try to give you a quick recap and answer any questions you had and get you back on with your day. So welcome everybody, and hopefully everybody was excited by the success of Go Big Give this year. It was good to see so many organizations have success in so many different ways. So I think all of us want to say thank you for what you've done and great job. So also want to just let everybody know that as of yesterday at 11 o'clock, we had the last issue resolved with Go Big Give and reconciling everything. But we knew we were close enough that we went ahead and sent out all the payments this week. And then yesterday, Cami got all the summary sheets sent in the mail. So hopefully everybody will have all the details that you're looking for. But this is what the summary sheet looks like. So the very top is your the total donations that you received. And then you can look here and see that the total donations are what was processed, then what you received from the Support Them All, and then what was subtracted for processing fees, and then if you had any prizes that were won, and then your portion of the match pool funds, and then the total amount that was paid to your organization. So it's a pretty simple little summary sheet, but if you have any questions, certainly let us know. Just email give@gobiggive.org. So any questions on that part of it first? If not, Melissa, you wanna?
I don't see any. So we're thrilled with the official total, which was $1,297,565. I don't think that we could be any more proud of the work that all of you have done to be able to help us to reach that total and surpass our goal by and our record by such a huge amount. So contribution amount, $90,000. This includes your sponsorship, or the sponsorships that the foundation and the Heartland United Way were able to secure, which cover the match pool, the incentive prizes, and the half-hourly prizes as well.
These are some of the same numbers that Melissa just shared, and you can kind of see the growth over the years, which is very exciting for everybody involved, our communities, our organizations, recipients, donors, everybody. So the big number, and as Melissa just said, when we add in the other prize pool there, we have $131,450 that we were able to add to what you guys raised to kind of grow donations. So big growth there from last year. And then donors who gave to more than one organization, 25%. So when people go out to find you, they're also finding other organizations, which is just a great example of the ripple effect of Go Big Give. And once again, we're tracking the first-time donors to Go Big Give, and that was 23%. So here we were, you know, for all these years, and still attracting new donors. So that was exciting.
You can see here that, you know, the largest is, as we break down into categories, the largest category of support was 46% in education. Closely followed by arts and culture, human services, and community improvement. So just some interesting stats to see kind of by category how those dollars break down.
So prizes, If you're wondering who won the prizes, which are also listed on Go Big Give on the toolkit there, but 100% of the board challenged New Hope Christian School. Then we had all those daily random drawing prizes, which we added and thought they would be kind of fun to really encourage people to go out and give during the pre-give. And it was interesting, we did a debrief yesterday with the Neon Pay group, and we had a growth of 36.5% in pre-give giving, and that led a lot of the other giving days across the country. So that was exciting to see as well. And again, the most amount raised during pre-give, and then we added those tiers this year. So I think we had a little bit of feedback. People really liked it, but wondered about tweaking some of those prices a little bit.
So just another breakdown of those prizes, further information around those, or winners. So you can see those, and like Karen said, they're available under the prize tab on gobiggive.org.
And again, a couple more there for the fundraising page gold prize and the fundraising page all-star prize. And again, that was something that our Give Day led as well. And that was a 32.53% in change in the fundraising pages. So that was another great growth opportunity that a lot of organizations took advantage of.
More prizes. Here's half-hour prize recipients. There's obviously a lot of those. I don't know. Is there a whole other slide of these two, Karen? I can't recall.
No, I think that's it.
So congratulations to everyone who received a prize. So kind of those stats, we had AM, PM match minute stats. You can see 26 organizations in the AM received funding from 65 donations that qualified for the match and raised about $33,000 in 8 minutes. And then on the evening part of that, a little bit lower on those donations and number of donations and organizations, but a lot higher in the amount of dollars that were raised. So almost 46,000 in 8 minutes during that match minute time at the PM.
Then we have the Give a Latte from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. 229 donors gave during that time period, and we raised $166,000 there during that 1 hour time period. So good job putting that out there to all of the people to encourage them to give during that time.
So give some more, another big hour for us, $254,000 raised from 164 different donors.
So the fees covered, donors generously took advantage of that and helped sponsor $18,284 in fees. So
that was a pretty big increase over last year too, wasn't it, Karen?
I don't recall right off the top of my head on that. I'd have to go back and look at that, but it was a good chunk. And it's really helped with all of that. So.
So support them all. Donors gave just under $5,000 to be split to everybody across the board. And we were very fortunate this year to have some sponsorship by Fonder Park and the new casino for the Support Them All as well, which was great.
And then as we talked about the fundraising pages, donors donated $80,538 through those fundraising pages. So that was great to see.
Challenge grants, $97,000, so almost $100,000 through those challenge grants. So congratulations to all of you that worked hard and went out there and secured those different challenge grants.
So we sent out the survey to all of you for input, and several of you responded, not everybody, but we had some good feedback on that. And we'll put this up in the toolkit along with these PowerPoint slides, just so that you can kind of be aware of that. But everybody, for the most part, really thought that Go Big Give was an effective fundraising tool, and also a public education and awareness tool, and that you know, half of the respondents there almost reported that they'd raised more money and they used their social media more this year. So we had about 92.9% that were either somewhat satisfied or satisfied. There was, I guess, one response that was pretty neutral with all of that, but that says a lot, and we're grateful for that positive feedback.
We also felt that the new price structure was well received by the organizations who are working towards those. Looks like everybody was fairly satisfied with that, and most people are likely to participate in Go Big Give again next year.
Yay!
Yay!
So we also surveyed donors and asked them for feedback as well. And so you'll see that we asked how they heard about Go Big Give, and 53% were through a local community organization, and social media was 43.1%. And then we had a lot of other opportunities to get the word out, and you can see that that really balanced out the promotion of Go Big Give nicely. And then why did people choose to give? It was because they knew their gift was going to grow. They could give to more than one organization, the prizes, and it's a fun community-wide event. So that's the fun and fundraising. That was nice to see on that response.
We also received feedback that, you know, the donors mostly thought that it was easy to give through Go Big Give and that the website was friendly, but also the majority of people who responded, over 95%, said they would participate in giving to Go Big Give next year.
So any additional feedback that anybody would like to share, because this is the crust of the meeting. We, like I said, we provided feedback to the software platform and support yesterday, and asked for some improvements for next year. But anybody else have anything they'd like to share at this time? This is when you unmute and say anything that you want to say. I mean, you can always email us too, but if there's anything anybody wanted to say, we certainly would throw it out there. Improvements, suggestions. All right, nothing?
I thought Go Big Give was really good this year and very organized and helpful. Thanks.
Oh, sure. Thanks, Kim.
So Go Big Give next year will be Thursday, May 5th. And just remember in future years that the date will always be that first Thursday in May.
So Cammie will be getting a calendar together once we kind of have some ideas of things we need to do or not do for next year, and how many meetings we want to have, if we're changing things or not changing things. We're not anticipating to do a lot of changes, but just in case, we hold that calendar a little bit off there. So also want to remind people that if all of you organizations need volunteers, that we have that gotovolunteer.org website that you can go out and register your opportunities, and then volunteers can come out and find you. So please remember to do that. And Melissa has a prize. One more prize.
One more prize. Last prize of Go Big Give 2021. Prize.
For people that didn't watch the end of the night, it got a little ridiculous, but it was kind of fun. So Cammie's gonna pull up a way to award this prize.
Sorry, I'm trying to figure out how to get to it. It's not coming up, but just one moment.
Melissa, do you have the list of organizations who are eligible for this?
Not in front of me.
Okay, well, there they are.
There's, yeah, you'd have to scroll through what she's got there, but yeah.
Yeah, let me scroll. There was 23 organizations that raised over $10,000.
And just as a reminder, this prize, you will receive a $10,000 endowment fund at the foundation. So I will get in contact with whoever wins today, and we will get a fund agreement established. So,
and you can only do this once.
Correct.
So if you don't see your name, that's probably because you won it. You didn't get 10,000, or you won it in the previous 2 years. So here we go.
Look at how fancy she is.
Multicultural Coalition. Well, congratulations, Audrey.
Thank you guys so much. Yay!
You need to unmute. You need to be seen there dancing around, Audrey. There you are. Do the happy dance.
Wonderful. All right.
Thank you, everybody. And again, if you have more feedback, give at gobiggive.org always. And hopefully you have a great rest of the year. We will see you soon, but obviously we'll look for you next May.
Perfect.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right.